great episode of Kyndra's Corner, a podcast that is centered around random polling questions and interesting news of the week that may be real, may not. We don't know, okay? But I honestly believe it is real. Because you know what? With the American society and how people are, it's a lot of dumb people out here, right? And yes, I took down my long extensions and I got the wicks and I'm still wicked out, right? So it grew and it didn't, right? So it is what it is. But without further ado, let me go ahead and give you guys these two random points I always say in the very beginning. Let me tell you something. If your tank top ain't tight, you had it on yesterday, and I bet it still smells like yesterday. And a sundress with no booty, that equals a hospital gown. Without further ado, let me bring my father, my pops. I'm one of his many kids that he adopts around the world. KLG to the stage. What's up?
And I haven't received a dime from you niggas yet.
Hey, listen, man, you ain't gonna get one. All right. You ain't gonna get one, doggone it. Well. How are you doing today, sir? How has your week been?
I'm great. It's been pretty good.
Wonderful. Well, without further ado, let me hit with the first interesting news of the week. So, back in 1993, you was still, a young man, you was in puberty, and you didn't know nothing, okay? Back in 1993, a man intentionally destroyed a dam, causing mass flooding of the Mississippi River just to delay his wife's return home so he could party with his friends. What type of crap is that?
I don't believe that. How you gonna destroy a dam and didn't nobody know about it until now?
Anything is possible. I'm saying that. What do you mean still now? People actually did do that though. They did that, meaning in the sense it was recorded news, just like the O.J. Simpson trials. It's gonna be forever in news history.
Man, please. Man, if that dude did all that, man, just to lock him up and give him the electric chair. And after that, give him the gas chamber.
But he wants to party with his friends, so he's just, delaying. I'm sure you're married, right? So I'm sure there were things that you try to do to delay your wife from coming home, but we ain't gonna say on here.
I ain't never delayed that help from coming home because, see, the thing about it, I be wanting her to hurry and get here. Who else gonna serve me my plate?
Serve your own self some plate, okay? Why don't you serve her a meal? What are you doing? Equality.
I do, but it's not prohibited at this time.
Okay, you know what? Let's go on to so what I would say is I think this is what happens. this is what happens, right? When you don't know why you're really marrying. You're marrying for the wrong reasons. This is what happens when you don't like your spouse. You can love them. When you don't like them, man, come on now. Because, people you love all day, but when you don't like that person, stuff like this happens. Okay, let's go to the... Think about it. What do you think keeps a relationship? What do you think keeps a marriage? Let's not talk about a relationship. A marriage longer, right? Is it liking that person or just really being loving that person? Because when you fall out of love, that honeymoon stage, you still gotta like that person.
You still gotta like that person.
Yeah, if you don't like your spouse but you love them, it's not gonna work.
I guess.
Okay. All right. Well, let me go. Let me hit the interesting news of the week with the second one. So, a married man in Indonesia named Kairol Anam married his rice cooker because it didn't talk back. He divorced it 4 days later because all it did was cook rice. True story. There was a picture of him with the rice cooker and the bride, the whole thing. What are your thoughts on that?
One, you can't divorce somebody 4 days later. You can annul it, but you can't divorce nobody 4 days later. And I don't even think you can annul in that much of time. You can marry somebody. The ink on the marriage license is not even dry yet. So I'm like, hey, just go back and take your receipt back to the whoever married you. And like, hey man, my bad, man. Let me get a refund.
But you know who you missed the point. I said his rice cooker. His
Say
rice.
what?
You just missed the whole thing. This is what makes this crazy.
Oh, you talking about a rice cooker, the machine rice cooker?
Yes, he married the rice cooker.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. Lock him up, whoop his ass, do something more productive than what he just did to him. The
Wait,
ass whooping makes more sense than what he just did.
I mean, I don't think it does because he married his rice cooker. Lance, what's up, brother? What
How
the
y'all
heck
feeling
is
today?
up?
What's going on, Lance, man? Shoot, good.
Yeah, I
Somebody
can't
else. What's happening, man? How you feeling, man? It's still
Can't
good.
complain,
Somebody
man.
else here to answer these these crazy people. Kyndra, how do you find these people?
You know what?
What article do you look in? Because it sounds like you're in the National Enquirer.
I'm not a National Enquirer. I find these articles from social media, reputable. I believe they're reputable sites. Lance, let's go to the first interesting news of the week. Okay, so in 1993, we weren't even thought of. A man was intentionally he destroyed a dam. He caused massive flooding of the Mississippi River just to delay his wife's return home so he could party with his friends. What are your thoughts, Lance?
Wait. So he did what to his wife?
He didn't do nothing to his wife. He basically destroyed, like, done tampered.
Wait, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Hold on.
I'm breaking up. You can't hear me? Because I can hear you. I can see y'all.
Okay. Say it one more. Okay. Say it one more time. What did he do with his wife?
Basically,
say it slowly.
He caused mass flooding. He caused mass flooding of the Mississippi River. Okay? Just to delay his wife's return home so he could party with his friends.
Okay, so how is flooding the Mississippi River delaying his wife coming home?
Because she ain't gonna be able to make it. She ain't gonna be able to make it, I guess. I don't know. He thought it would be a strategic plan. This man's dumb.
Okay, as I'm thinking of this, I need you to come back to me and we're gonna. What's up, Pineapple?
What's going on, Doc?
I gotta think about this because it's I don't.
KG,
what's happening, Phil?
What's up?
Well,
it's like for instance, let's hypothetically say, I drove to Canada like last year when you came to my house and you watched the dogs, right?
Yeah.
It's like me saying I went to Lake Erie. No. You went to I don't know, the Flint River in Clayton County and flooded that river to delay me driving back from Canada. Yeah. Like, how is flooding like?
Because he doesn't like his wife. That's why.
No. I know that. I'm asking you, how did it delay his wife getting home? What if she caught a plane? The plane is still gonna land on the land. Like, is she in the river?
You got a point.
Like, how is flooding the river to delay? Like, is she on a boat in the river?
Like, I'm guessing it'll make the roads impassable.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so now I'm somewhat now I'm getting it.
Because I'm from New Orleans, and when it flood, ain't shit getting through. So wherever you at is where you gonna stay at until that water subsides.
That's it. That's what I was trying to get to. So basically, Pineapple. Basically, what happened in the early '90s? A man, he intentionally destroyed a dam to cause mass flooding of the Mississippi River so he could delay his wife from coming home because he wanted to party with his friends. That's why he did it.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this is either he really hit his wife or he was down low and he didn't want his wife to find out.
Yeah. He probably was.
Well,
I mean, to go to that length to party with your friends, it's got to be some wild shit, bro.
Well, let me go ahead and go
with
the second interesting news of the week. That this is gonna get crazy. Pineapple, let me come back to you. A man, and then KG just said this man needs to get the death chair or whatever. But a man in Indonesia, his name is Kairol Anam. He married his rice cooker because it didn't talk back. He divorced it 4 days later because all it did was cook rice. True story. What are your thoughts, Pineapple?
Not the dumbest shit I done heard all day. I'm just saying, like, Like, why is that even a topic of discussion? Like, okay, a weirdo married a rice cooker and then divorced the rice cooker. The fact that somebody took time out of their lives to report this is asinine. Like,
And he actually, there was a picture of him as a bride and her as the rice cooker as a, I mean, him as a
I
groom.
mean, you watch stupid shit like, My Strange Addiction or craziness like that, where the guy like made love to his car, was in love with his car. Like,
Oh yeah, I saw
you
that. I saw that
you have
episode.
you have weirdos out here in the world who do weirdo things, and it's like, why am I clogging up my brain base with nonsense like an Indonesian guy at that? Like,
I love it. Well, Lance, what are your thoughts?
Okay, well, first of all, okay, because honestly, the answer could be like everybody else. It's just stupid, and I don't really have one. So I can actually tell you something I can somewhat relate to, and this is not me. Just in case y'all think that this is me, I'm just saying I can relate to this. Like I can fully understand why somebody would marry like Chat GPT, right? Because you can talk to it, you can vent to it like you can a wife. You can.
Oh
You
shit! Yeah.
What up, man? You
Y'all
can
right. Yeah.
you can
wine.
vent to it. You can how can I say it? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? You can like ChatGPT can do everything a wife can, but without the body. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, I understand that all an AI sex robot because they actually sell them for like $10,000 in Japan. There's actually silicone robots that's AI, and she memorizes your sex moves, she memorizes your personality. I can understand that. But a rice cooker is an inanimate object. Second of all, the rice cooker don't cook the rice. You're cooking the rice using the rice cooker. So how the fuck is it? Okay, all right.
I love it. Well, okay, let's go to the random polls of the night. That's enough loss of brain cells for everybody. KLG, let me come to you first, brother. If you were to be a judge, it can be a regular judge. We ain't talking about Judge Joe Brown. We're a regular, real judge at a courthouse. How successful do you think you'll be, and how long do you think you'll stay? Go.
Didn't you ask this? Okay. Um, I don't know how many hours it is in a day. 23, actually 20. Well, it's 24. Some people say 23:59. Cut that in half, and that's probably how long I'll be in there.
Why that only that long?
Because I'm gonna be one of them judges that don't need all evidence to that would need all type of evidence in the world, no opening statement, no closing argument, no none of that. That once I hear the case and I have a look at him, be like, yeah, that nigga did it. All right, let me tell y'all something. We finna skip all that. Over the statement, all that other shit right there. What we finna do, we gonna skip all the way to sentences. Now,
He said all the way to sentencing.
jury,
Not judgment, but sentencing. God
yeah,
damn.
just know
Yeah.
when you come to my courtroom, it will be judgment day. They get up in my courtroom and want to act the fool and all this other stuff. Be like, sit your punk ass down before I add 2 more years to your sentence.
Oh my
And then
god.
number two, I got another question. Maybe this is for somebody that's definitely smarter than me. But why does the justices do ignorant ass shit when they sentence somebody? You got 2 life sentences plus 4 days. What the fuck does that damn mean?
I can answer that one. So I used to ask that same question. Why in the hell you gave him 5 life sentences? Technically, in most states, a life sentence is considered 20 to 25 years. Once you've hit 20 years, you're eligible for parole. That doesn't mean you're gonna get it, but you're eligible for it. So now, if I gave you 3 consecutive life sentences, that means that you got to do 75 years before you can actually get parole on any of those shits. And most people don't stick around for 75 years.
Of course, because the way I would look at that, I like, okay, so the thing about it is, so the judgment system believes in reincarnation. So if I come back as a turtle, and that turtle, and for some reason y'all can see that that's me as a turtle, so y'all gonna lock my ass up and pick in the pet kennel instead of football. They're gonna be like, I know who you is, and I mean, what the fuck you did? Bring it right here, buddy.
So
Wait.
there is a big issue going on because an inmate had a life sentence and he actually died in
I was just about
custody
to say that. I was just about to say that.
and came back, and he feels and his lawyer feels that he has fulfilled his obligation. They didn't say nothing. I mean, by
His sentence ended though.
legally, if you
Yeah,
actually think about it, his sentence did end. And he should probably be set free. But of course, no courtroom is ever going to do that shit. But that's a legal issue that's going on right now, and they're trying to figure out what is considered natural death. How long your ass got to be out before they consider you dead, as far as your sentence wise, in the whole 9 yards. As far as like giving somebody like 680 years, it's basically a psychological fuck with you because you have to do 2/3 of that sentence before you're eligible for parole, which means you're doing damn near 400 years of this. Who the hell's sticking around that long? So
understand these
yeah,
sentences
like
was
like
for
like Bernie Mac said, how long you got? Ever? He said, that's a long time when they take the four off that motherfucker. You just in this bitch.
yeah,
Ever,
for real.
ever. Your black ass ain't never go.
You got a point. You got a point.
So yes, a lot of the guys that I deal with, some of them guys got triple digits and shit like that, and it's like, damn boy, you got to go in this a long time before you get up out of here.
I love
Hey,
it.
all
I love
y'all
it.
niggas.
What's up, Wings on a Plane? Well, Pineapple, do you have a since you were talking, you can answer the question. I'm gonna go to Wings on a Plane. So what do you feel like how successful?
I'm sorry. What's the question? I'm sorry. I know I'm late. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm late like
No. I'll repeat the question when I give it after I finish up with Pineapple. I'll come to you. But Pineapple, since you were just talking and you kind of bounced off of KG, do you want to go ahead and just give your answer? What you would say as far as how successful you'll be and how long you think you'll stay?
I think they'd have to call me the hanging judge because you come in my courtroom on that bullshit. I'm slamming you. I'm slamming you. Especially like now you come in there, you got into some shit or whatnot. I feel like you got a chance at rehabilitation. I'll let you know, hey, bro, I'm gonna give you some leeway, but I don't ever want to see your ass in this courtroom again as long as I live. You understand? You come in here again, I'm gonna spare no mercy on you. And if I see you coming back, I don't hit it, man, judge, blah blah blah, nah. Catch them 40 right quick, pimp.
Damn,
By the time
40?
you getting 40 off rip. Cause one thing I don't fuck with,
Oh Lord.
I don't play around with crime and criminals, and because some shit you just ain't got to do, bro. And you out here just doing shit and having complete disregard for human life and safety. Why do I need to have sympathy on you?
I feel that. Well, you sound like OG Murder. Right. Oh Lord.
Yeah, you didn't give a fuck about yourself. Like, so I'm supposed to care about you? Besides, there's innocent people out here you knocking off and doing dumb shit to. Nah, go in the cage like the animal you are.
That's real. I feel it.
And I wouldn't retire until I die.
Well, Wings on a Plane. Basically, the question for tonight is, if you were to be a judge, how successful do you think you would be? Or how long do you think you'll stay?
Oh, that's it. Shout out to Pineapple. I'll be successful. I'm locking you niggas up. You niggas going to jail. I feel like now I understand why you feel like you feel, Pineapple. You niggas going to jail, bitch.
You niggas going to
out here
jail.
Shooting babies. Rest in peace to little Kiara. You niggas out here doing little shit like you shooting up motherfucking events for the little babies, mothers. You're out at events. You're doing shit to where civilians that pay taxes every day are not involved in your type of goddamn activity. But you bringing this to us. We stay
Especially
out
you
on
YNs.
the sidewalk to get out of what y'all doing in the street. So when you bring your street activity to the sidewalk, bitch, you need to be dead or go to jail. If you don't want to go to jail, you better get your hand game up, bitch, because it's going to be there the way you niggas be acting. And I apologize for my enthusiasm. Y'all, I just got out of work. I'm tired of fucking. I'm blacked out everything. Everything all black. I'm black. Everything all black on me. But if a nigga play, I'm going to pray for you. I ain't
I'm
gonna
sending your ass straight to Angola. You going to Angola, Pine Perry, or Hunts? You going straight to
Angola?
Boy, you going straight to straight to penitentiary.
Yeah, I don't know what Angola is. All right,
Louisiana prison.
Damn.
Kivity, go ahead, brother. What would you say?
All right. Well, first of all, my question is, do I make the laws?
Oh, let's throw a bonus in there. Of course you do. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
you do.
yeah. First of all, if you kill anybody, you're getting a death penalty. I don't care.
Well, we all
Like,
got to re-answer that one then.
yeah, we all got to re-answer that one because I don't play with,
What?
you
Hold on,
know.
Kivity, I got my hand raised. I got a question.
Go ahead.
What if they killed that person? Like, let's say if you know, parents don't play about their kids. If they find out that parent finds out that their child got assaulted or whatever, and they decide to kill them out of, you know, hey, listen, you touched my child, you touched me. Is that acceptable? Would that be
Well,
okay?
they can call me
100%.
first, and I can just put them in jail for life, or I'll kill them myself. Like, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. You touch my fucking kids, that's on. Like, the law is for when I'm done with you. The law is for when I'm done with you, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga said do
Yeah.
the P-Town mole bunny hop with it. I'm gonna
'cause,
leave that right there.
you already know me, Kyndra. I don't like. This is why, and y'all can judge me if y'all want. I really don't care.
Who know?
But I don't. I hate the hood. I hate the hood. I hate hood culture. I hate hood music. I hate anything to do with the hood. You go to my
Nigga, where
phone
you
right
from?
now.
Nigga, what part of Louisiana your ass from again? You from the
Lafayette.
hood.
Well, no, well, okay. I'm technically from Scott, technically, but that's my
Scotland.
younger
What you
days.
talking about,
So I
Ireland?
don't. I
Scotland,
didn't
Ireland?
grow up. I didn't grow up like getting the culture. You know, because I moved to Atlanta like when I was like 10, I think. So I didn't really been outside my
Oh,
parents'
so you
house
don't got
enough.
you ain't got the culture, dog. You ain't got the
Yeah,
Louisiana
yeah.
culture.
That's why you hear my accent. I
Yeah, you
lost
ain't
my
got it. You ain't
Louisiana
got it,
accent.
dog.
So, you know, yeah. But I did go back to Baton Rouge and went to Southern University. So I did
You
get some
just
of
say
that.
you say you born in Louisiana, not raised though. You born
Yeah,
but
I was
not
born,
raised.
not
That's a
raised.
big ass
No.
difference right there.
I know,
That's
right?
difference.
I know, right?
Today
But,
So we
marks
gon-
20 years. Now I'm gonna raise my hand. Today
Go ahead,
marks
go
20
ahead.
years after Hurricane motherfucking Katrina, nigga. I'm here
Yeah.
right now because my mom had the wherewithal to leave when Ray Nagin said leave and get the fuck out the city. I left and now here I am on Kendra's Corner talking to all of you beautiful people. KLG,
What happened?
Kevin Lance P, and my dog Pineapple. You hear me? Yeah, 20
You
years.
heard
later,
Yeah.
bow, just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hell fucking yeah. But
So
like
20 years
go ahead,
later,
go
we
ahead,
still
Lance. Go
walking
ahead.
like wow.
like
So
I
you
was
said
saying,
if you would make the rules if somebody kills them, then they get the death penalty. What else? What's another law you would make? And then what would be the punishment for it?
Another thing is I honestly, because I complain about this Kyndra a lot in the messages. Like, this is me as a young 30-year-old black male. Like, I'm very scared of a lot of things, especially coming from relationships. Like, being falsely accused of rape is something that I'm very scared of, like, extremely. And like I'm saying, if you're gonna accuse somebody of rape, falsely accused, and you actually are falsely accused of rape, you're
Oh, you're
falsely
evil.
accused. Yeah, if you're falsely accusing a man of rape, you're gonna actually go to jail for rape.
Yeah.
So like I'm on karma's side. Like, if you're gonna not even rape, but if you're gonna falsely accuse anybody of anything, you're gonna get that sentence. Like, if you're gonna accuse somebody of breaking in your house, okay, and it's false, you're gonna get the sentence of being breaking into somebody's house. So that's something I also do. But there's a
I'm
many
down with
other
them catching
things
at
coming up.
same time.
That's why
the same
niggas
thing.
saying thug or a rat right now. You a rat, nigga. You calling people rats and you a rat, nigga.
Hell fucking yeah. And believe me, I'm a rat. I am.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Damn, Kendra, why you didn't tell me that before you invited me on?
I didn't know because
No. I'm only a rat for my enemies.
Don't tell on me.
I'm only a rat for my enemies.
Man, damn, don't tell on me, bro.
I got you, man.
Hey, in all
you
honesty,
can.
to be honest with y'all, I'm cool with public executions.
Oh Lord.
Like, when you think about it, especially for people like fucking chomos, like, I think you should be executed in front of the public. Like, I guarantee you that sends the message, especially to these YNs, bro. We're not playing with y'all no more, man.
Boy, the YN, boy,
We not fucking with y'all no more. I'm telling you, bro. You go to a place like Iraq, Afghanistan, somewhere over in the Middle East. When that motherfucker said you guilty, and then they said your sentence is death, You got about 3 minutes before they drag you out back and they put about 500 motherfucking bullets in you. You ain't about to sit in no prison cell 30 years with 700 appeals waiting to die. Nah, nigga, you got about 5 minutes to tell your grandma you love them cookies she made, and it's over for your ass.
That makes sense.
I'm
Yeah,
totally
makes
okay with it.
Well, let me ask it, Lance. I'm gonna ask this, and then I'm gonna give my answer. So, Lance, how long do you think you'll stay as a judge?
Shit. Probably a day. Because ain't nobody gonna like me.
You said a day? What?
Because ain't nobody gonna like me.
It don't matter. You're doing a job.
That's the
No, I
one
mean,
that stayed the
somebody can
longest.
try to bomb the fucking courthouse because they're not gonna like me.
They gonna bomb your ass. They gonna bomb the courthouse. They gonna bomb your ass. You in
I
the
know
wall.
they can probably bomb me and the courthouse. Shit, you never know.
So Pineapple, in that
Yeah.
situation, if you did, how do you deal with people not liking you where they want revenge on you as a judge? What would you do? How would you deal with that?
You gotta remember though, I'm a fucking thug first. Like, so don't think because I wear this motherfucking black robe that I won't get down with your ass like in a heartbeat. Like, hey, bro, I still got that West Bank blood running through my veins now, and I still got my daddy blood in me. Like, you know, I'm part Haitian.
Yeah,
We on some savage shit, bro. We on some savage shit.
shit.
Like, fuck you, judge. I'm gonna kill you. Bring your bitch ass on up here right quick.
Sakase.
Yeah. This bailiff is for your protection, nigga, not mine.
Okay. Well, anyway, I love it. Well, my answer, that's hilarious. My answer, you know what? I'm gonna be a collective group and responsible all y'all. I think I'll be very successful. I'm gonna give people one time. I said, get your life right. But if I catch you here, I don't care if you stole a penny off the ground. It's over. I believe let's go back to stoning. That's what we needed in the biblical days. They were stoning folks. When we gonna go back to stoning people, man? That's what they need to go back
She
to.
won't throw rocks at him.
You stoned me, Kendra, at work.
I don't
you
recall.
don't remember?
Anyway, but I say all this to say that we need to go back to stoning people. That public, you're right. You know what, Pineapple? I can say this as well. I agree with you regarding like the public execution. It's amazing how in other countries, right? In other countries, if you steal, they chop a finger off. Here in this country, you steal, you know, they give you probation and you go to county jail for like a couple days and you get back out and go back to that same place. Now, you may get banned from that place, but if they're not, like, for example, Walmart, right? Lance and I, that's how we met, was at Walmart. How many people on average were stealing from there? Some of them were probably banned from that particular location and they still show back up. Yes, go ahead, Wings on the plane.
I was stealing from Walmart. You can finish. I was stealing from
Okay.
Walmart.
Did you ever get caught?
I did.
What did you? Okay, quick story. Tell us a quick story.
Great.
How'd you get caught? What happened?
I bought stuff, then I stole a hat and put it in my bag with the stuff I bought. And they called me at the walking out door and said, "Come with us." I was like, "Oh shit!" I know what it was because I know I stole. And they took a picture of me and put it in their little back room and said, "Don't ever come to this Walmart again."
How
It was a lie because I still go to that bitch today, but I mean that was years ago. I don't steal no more.
Yeah,
I was broke back then. I ain't broke no more though, bitch. Yeah.
I was gonna say like what? So did you just wanted to have just because of what made you just say I want to get
It
this?
was the thrill of the moment. I had the money to buy the hat. It's just like the thrill. Niggas just be stealing.
You know,
just to
that's
steal, I can get
what
away
it
with
is.
it. You know what I'm saying? I had the money to buy the hat. The hat was $6, but
Hey,
I
Wings
just
on
wanted
the
to steal
plane.
it just to not get away.
You better be glad I wasn't a judge. So you just want to
Still not get
steal.
away with it.
So what we ain't doing here, we just create stealing just to be a recreational activity, huh? All right.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
So-
You shouldn't
so
be
this how
stealing
we
nothing.
go.
He was getting this Winona Ryder on.
So
Nah,
this
I
how
was
we
getting
gonna
my
do
loot
this.
on, nigga. I was looting. I
Since-
needed
since-
shit for my survival, nigga. I was looting 20
Since-
years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
since you
And
loot
20 years later,
and you
I still
want a
loot.
recreation, since you want a recreational activity, I'm gonna give it to you. 32 years in the county state penitentiary area.
God damn, 32
And-
years for a fucking $6 hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nigga,
because-
32
but-
years.
I thought I was
Mainly
a
because-
judge.
mainly because-
police?
Mainly because no, I ain't no police, but mainly because that you wasted taxpayer dollars on doing
I pay
such acts.
taxes too, though, nigga. I pay
Well,
taxes.
guess what?
Wait,
Well, guess
he
what? You
wasted
just
his
wasted
own
a bunch of
dollars.
money.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend my money that I got from after paying taxes. Yeah, I wanted to
Guess
keep
what?
that money.
We finna spend
That's
it
why
now.
niggas file exempt. You feel me?
Oh,
By
you
the
do?
way,
Do you?
by
Okay.
the way,
I ain't never got caught, so I can't
You
speak
big
for
old
that
gangster
shit.
pineapple. That nigga
I ain't
big.
never got caught, bro.
I don't know if nigga ever told you, dog. Boy, you look like gas, though, dog. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. You look
What
like
the fuck?
gas, dog. No rap podcast, nigga. No rap cap. You look like gas, nigga.
But let me finish up and then we'll go to question 2. Let me say this, right? But I'm saying, like you just said, Wings on the Plane, they told you don't ever come back here no more, and you still show back up. That's what I'm saying. They're not doing their job. Like,
Yeah. But it was years ago, so they might have new staff.
new
You feel me?
staff too. That too. But
New
I'm saying, like I said, in other countries, they chop your fingers off. You know, there's actually, I just found this out in Dubai. There's no crime there. In other countries, like there's, like I said, they don't have guns. So the officers walk around with maybe a flashlight, like a RoboCop. The crime
Sticks.
is disintegrated. Here in America, we got the guns, we have everything, and the crime is out the roof. Even like in other countries, if you sexually assault somebody, right, they chop your genitals off. Here, you just go to prison for what, maybe 5-6 years, whatever, and then you get put on a sex offender registry list, which means
I got an
what?
answer for that, though.
Go
I got an
ahead.
answer for that. We have too much freedom and liberties in America.
Yeah,
We do.
We have way too much freedom and liberties. We're way too lenient on crimes and shit like that because we got a lot of soft ass bleeding hearts who will literally protest against something that needs to happen. Now, me, KG, we're probably the only ones here that's over 40. But it's like we remember them days when you got your ass whooped at school by the
Yes,
teacher, by the
sir.
principal,
Yes,
by
sir.
the disciplinarian. But nowadays they won't even let you get your ass whooped in a household by your own parent.
Or
So
else
it's
you
like
getting called. Yeah.
unless the people getting called on you. So I'm like,
Yep.
bro, where are we going as a country? Is like the way
Tell.
these people are acting is because there is no fucking checks and balances for their actions. And it's being proven because they're taking these trips to Dubai and Indonesia and they're doing all these things like they would do in America and they're getting fucked up for it. And now they're crying out, be like, man, somebody come help me. I did X, Y, and Z.
No.
Like, poor girl, she started arguing with the dude in the middle of the street. You can't do that shit in a Muslim country.
You sure
Yeah.
can.
You
Matter of
That's
fact, a
can't.
woman
grounds to
can't.
get you stoned.
Yeah, a woman can't get loud
That's why
no
the
time
women
away
in
over
the
there.
westernized world in America fucked up. I'm going to Nigeria and bring one back. The women over here, they cook,
Facts.
No,
dog.
you don't. If you go get one from Nigeria, you might want to keep her over there because if she come up over here and start mingling in with the rest of these hood rats
Yep,
over here
yep.
and stuff, that's gonna
That
fuck
bitch
up
What
over
not
have
there.
you
gonna
done
mingle
for
with
me lately,
nobody. I'm keeping
Eddie?
her locked away from westernized women. She gonna come and be my king. Yes, my king. What do you need?
What you gonna do,
The
baby?
royal
Put her in the
queen is my
closet.
queen.
You gonna
She
put her
ain't
in
gonna
the
be around
closet?
none of these bitches. I'm keeping her away from everybody.
What
That's
you
why
gonna
she
do?
gonna
Put
be
her in the
my
closet?
misery.
Yeah,
Is
you
she
gonna
gonna
have her
wear
in
it?
It could be the
the
male version of
Or why
misery,
don't you
nigga.
just move to
God
Nigeria
damn.
then?
This nigga said
Well,
misery.
let me
I'm
go
gonna
to
call
question.
it happiness though. I ain't gonna call it misery. I'm gonna call it
Let me
happiness.
let me go to question 2. I'm gonna start off with Lance with last question of the night, right? At what age do men, Lance? At what age do men typically stop allowing their homeboys to crash on their couch for free?
Oh shit.
Nigga, that
Okay,
ain't never supposed to be a thing.
They ain't
Wait,
lying.
let Lance answer this.
I'm sorry. I
Lance is first.
apologize. Lance, that was on you, bro.
no.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because that never happened to me before. So I'm trying. I can't answer that question because that never happened to me before, and I never done it to somebody before, unless I was on a long road trip or something like that, and they let me stay at their house. But that wasn't really my homeboys. None of them was it any. They're like old friends and family or whatever. But I can't answer that because that never happened to me before. And I guess I'm just too young to know.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'll
okay.
pass on that one.
It's okay. Pineapple, go ahead. What's the answer?
Well, the answer is the age it doesn't exist because no, you ain't laying up on this. If I gotta pay to lay on this bitch, you gotta pay to lay on it. Be like nobody laying up on my goddamn couch for free. Now, in a situation where homeboy, brother, whatnot, had a spat with the old lady or whatnot, they're trying to get out the house. Hey
Yeah,
man, can I
that.
come crash out tonight, bro? Me and the girl just had it out. This, that. All right, cool. Nick, 72 hours the max. You got to
72?
figure some shit out. 72 hours the max, my man.
Shit,
More
20
than
for
three.
me.
More than 3 days, I'm cool with it. 72 hours is the max. First night to figure out what the hell happened. The second night, figure out what your plan is, and the third night to execute that motherfucker. But after three, after 3 days, you gotta roll out, pimp. You gotta roll out.
You got 7 hours with
Okay.
me. I had to think about that.
KLG, go ahead. You're next.
Well, first of all, it ain't never happened to me, but you got 7 to 8 hours with me if
God
that was to
damn.
happen.
That's a
Because,
nap,
see,
man.
Dude, let me tell you something.
That's a fucking nap.
Let me tell you something, because see, the one time it tried to happen and stuff, it always tries to happen. It never really actually happened, but it always tries to happen at the time where I had a little groove thing over here and I was trying to get my little freak on and stuff like that. It seemed like every time I had something new going on, I'm like,
Oh shoot. You
I'm
okay?
like, yeah, the phone just fell, not me. But the thing about it is, but the thing, but and see, I was like, who is it? Kill, hey, bro, let me tell you. You can tell me later on. And I shut the door and close and lock that door.
Come back in a half hour.
I won't even say that.
Yeah, you gotta come back in a half hour. I'm in here beating cheeks.
Wings on the plane.
Half hour. We got to beat cheeks. And ain't gonna lie, I'm a aggressive dude. I like to cuddle.
Damn. You know, I've been entertaining with it. We talking about the bitches with the fuck. Now I'm listening to you, nigga. What the fuck?
No. So basically, at what age? Here's the question: at what age do men?
Or the age when nigga crash on your sofa?
Like you stop. Men typically stop allowing their homeboys to crash on their couch for free.
Man, dog, I ain't gonna lie. This shit's injectable because I was a broke rapper before I got into my dental career, right? So I did a lot of that shit. I had roommates, spots with my partners, shit like that. That was all in my 20s. I'm 38 right now. All that shit should be done with all the shit I'm talking about with the chaos of having roommates and partners, and I live with my dog. That shit should be done no later than at least 26. I'll give you grace by saying 27. And I'm saying this why I'm saying it. That's what the fuck happened to me. I was a broke rapper. I'm round. I got my dog, the houses, the trap, and the studio, and some other shit. We lived there too, and it's just unstable. So when you get to a certain point in life, to when you approaching them 30s and getting closer to 40, after them 20, 25, you should be leaning away from that roommate shit. 26, you should be already on the path to get stable. 27, that shit should be out the door. I'm over here right now by my dog right now. We watching the Colorado game, right? But I ain't spending the motherfucking night. When I finish potting, I say I got to pie with Kyndra on her corner, and then I'm going to leave. When I leave and take off, we're going to watch the game. But right now, the game is on. I'm potting with Kyndra because this is my priority right now. But after your 20s, nigga, 27, you shouldn't be on no motherfucking body sofa and roommating and shit. You're too old for that. You might want to have sex.
I got a question.
You want to fuck on the sofa, on the floor? What's it going to do, nigga? Fuck in the car? That's fun too, though.
I got a question. I got a question for you because I used to sit back and you just said roommating. Okay, you just said, and I appreciate you. You said you got a pie with me. Thank you so much. I'm glad I'm a priority, a Friday night priority. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. So you just said men are just like too old for that, but you realize that the climate, the financial climate that we're in. So there are men. I used to sit back and think like, I ain't never gonna talk to no man who got a roommate. And then I realized that the fact that these jobs, the inflation has risen, but not our paycheck.
The pay
right?
is not good.
So what is wrong with a man roommating in his 50s?
It's just because men men need our pay. What you do might not be what I do. You might suck dick. I eat pussy. I can't be your roommate, boy. You got boys in here. I got bitches in here. And it might clash. You see what I'm saying? You might have different lifestyle. That's why
I need my space, bro.
It was a show back in the 80s called Perfect Strangers, right? You were two real guys. They was fucking roommates in their grown life. But one of the niggas must have been gay and the other one was straight. How does that work? I don't even know how to fathom making that shit work, so I don't even think about it. Because before I do that, I sleep in my motherfucking car. Bitch, if I got a car, I got a house. Bitch, that bitch got a motor, though. My house got a motor, bitch, and that bitch can roll around like an RV. You hear me? If I got a car, I got a house. Bitch, I'll leave it at that.
Nah, I like my space. I'm sorry.
Okay, and that's why I said, here's the thing. I think I'm going to say this, and then we can go ahead and, end out shortly. But I'm gonna say this, right? I honestly, in a perfect world, right? In a perfect world, you know we have this, what do we call, the American dream. We're supposed to have this by this age, this by that age, and and we don't end up getting that, and we get discouraged. You know, everybody's life is different. Like, look at, Oprah. I think she was close to 40, about your age, Wings on the Plane, when she finally made it. You know, the man who created KFC, the man was 68 years old, right? Everybody,
Hold up. Let's get that lie straight right now. That white man didn't create no damn KFC. Not in the history of white folks.
I think he did. That shit tastes like white people cooked it. It don't taste like Popeyes, nigga. That's the white people chicken.
Well,
yeah, boy, that KFC go hard.
Thank you.
Boy, you fucked up. You ain't for
boy, that KFC go hard, boy.
Boy, you can't be from the Louisiana saying that shit,
bro. Some black folks somewhere along the line had them 11 fucking herbs and spices.
Thank you.
You might like
pineapple. KFC go hard, man.
Hey, I gotta agree with pineapple, man.
I don't think Murder approved that neither. Me and Murder approved that shit is not for us, my nigga.
Popeyes was my first legal job. I'm telling you, I used to make motherfucking chicken, bro. KFC chicken be busting.
I was a better boy, nigga. I was a better boy, nigga. I was a better boy, nigga.
Well, y'all are funny. Well, like I said, Wings on the Plane, and y'all let this again. Let me for the ones in the back. Okay, for the slow ones in the back. This is just Wings on the Plane. His opinion. Don't let him discourage you. Okay, don't let him discourage you.
Oh, he eat that motherfucking chicken.
Don't let him discourage you. He say, don't roommate. That's that. Listen, he probably speak for a good 90% of the world of men. But there's some men, I just don't want you getting a hate message, okay? Them trolling you.
Hate messages, but niggas need their space. And
yes,
for real.
That's it.
For real.
That's it.
Can do it. I don't know. I'm on my dog right now. He lives single. We talked about that shit, but looking at how we live separately, that wasn't gonna work, dog. Like, nah, bro. Nah. We cool.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all are funny, man. Listen, man. Y'all been great, man. Wait, can y'all do that? Wow, can y'all do that thing?
Wow. What's down, baby? 20 years later, today, Katrina, right now.
We made it.
My story is on Kyndra Corner. You want to know what
made it?
Bitch, we left when Red Niggas say leave, bitch. We left.
Hey, man, I want to say something about that because I just got through looking at the documentary on
and
Netflix.
I'm from Arlene Parish. I ain't from St. Tammany, St. John. Bitch, I'm from Arlene Parish, bitch. All the way, John McDonough class of 05.
Not even Jefferson.
I went to Bell. I went to Mahia.
Hey, not too much on Jefferson, bro. Not too much on Jefferson, bro.
Wait, hold on. KG has something to say. Wait. KG has something to say. Wings on the Plate. Go ahead, KG.
Hold on now. I'm gonna say this right here, man. My heart really goes out to the city of New Orleans, man, because see, when I got to looking, I already knew what was going on beforehand, but I see a shit show it turned into. These people needed water, these people needed help and stuff, and then the media spin the shit to be like, there's thugs down here shooting people and stealing out the store. Okay, let me ask you this question: you for days you have not had water or food and stuff. What you're gonna damn do? Number two, these people lost every goddamn thing, and motherfuckers just sitting up here acting like that shit was just whatever's whatever, man. No, man, I got pretty pissed off, man, and it really let me know how the systemic racism. Well, I've been knew this, but you know how deep this shit really go, man, and stuff. Because New Orleans is mostly black folks, right?
The areas that was affected the most, yes.
Yeah. And stuff. So here's my thing and stuff, and I'm gonna say fuck you to the ones who built the levees first. They knew goddamn well that shit was not gonna hold up. They should have been rebuilt that shit, and they damn didn't, or whatnot. So therefore, when Katrina was coming, I ain't gonna lie. If I was living in New Orleans, I probably would have left because of that situation, being that y'all are like 10 feet below sea level or something like that, or maybe more. Or whatnot, because Lake Pontchartrain right there, then you got Mississippi right there. So my heart really goes out to each and every last soul that was in that crap, because that shit didn't have to be the way it was. It really didn't.
You don't realize it until you actually go through the shit. You know, me being a hurricane victim.
Me too.
I gotta say this, Kyndra, and I'm gonna let you. I know you gotta go, but I gotta say this here.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It took me a while, you know. Like I said, me, my man, like a lot of us was there. We was in it. You know, some areas were more fucked up than others. But at the end of the day, what happened was a miscarriage of justice from everything from the flood itself to them destroying the fucking levees, to the lack of food, the lack of water, the lack of resources. But one thing you can never do is a true New Orleanian, you cannot break their fucking spirit, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
You cannot break their spirit. We are some of the most resilient people on the planet, and it's like you can't break our spirit because these people, like, bro, we've lost everything we went through. Like, you got people that are still unaccounted for. But guess what? We gonna bounce back like a 4.5 hard every motherfucking time, bro. And you know what? Halloween that year, we was on Bourbon Street cutting the fuck up, bro. Like, ain't nothing ever happened. You can't break our spirit ever, dog. Like,
You ain't never lied
we
because
are a
even
different breed of people down in New Orleans, man.
well, you ain't never lied because even when y'all
And shit,
die, y'all still
pineapple,
be
we
walking the
came out this
streets.
bit to Georgia and made them start selling liquor on Sundays, bruh. They had liquor houses. That shit don't even exist no more because we came out here and made them sell liquor on Sunday, bruh. I rest
Man,
my
we been doing that. We
Well, you
been
know how
doing that
powerful
shit.
you are from New Man. We literally made every city jump. Sometimes in a bad way, but we literally made every city around this motherfucker jump, bro. Like New Orleans is a different breed of human beings altogether. I mean, I've been gone almost 18 years now in the service or whatnot, and I done been around this world twice and 3 times over, but ain't no place like it.
ain't no play like
Especially.
home, dog.
But
Ain't no place
my
like it.
thing that really killed me, at the time I was working at the hospital and stuff, we were getting victims from Katrina, and I mean, I ran into I don't know how many people that was getting wheeled in. So I was like, bro, where I'm at, man? I said, man, you in South Georgia? He's like, Georgia? They said I was going to Texas. My family is on the way to Texas right now because they think that's where I'm at. I'm like, oh Lord. I mean, it was people misplaced all over everywhere, man. The shit was sickening, man. And stuff. When I went down there like 3 years later, and I was actually because 3 years later, New Orleans still wasn't back together again. And I ain't gonna lie, I brought it to mind, man, because I was like, man, goddamn, how these people made to do this? So I ain't gonna lie, y'all get a one up for me for going through that right there, bro. And being a hurricane victim myself, where it wasn't nothing like what y'all went through, but we were disconnected from the world too for a while.
Yeah.
Look, I done survived 3 of them motherfuckers. I'm battle tested, baby. Battle tested.
Yeah, well, listen, man, I do appreciate you guys definitely in and out on that note. It has been 20 years, which is like, wow, time has flown by. And one thing I can say I was really amazed at is the fact that even when that happened, and it was something severe, really, really bad. I didn't even know that months down the line, people were still partying for Halloween. Y'all was out on Bourbon Street, and then like after
We
that,
made
a
a
year
song
later,
about the shit.
like I like not.
Katrina.
Fuck Katrina. Fuck Katrina. Well, we made a song about that shit, yo.
Like it amazes me how like there were still businesses being ran. It's still it's
You can't
like
break
you
our
go. And I
spirit.
have not been yet, right? I still want to go, but like knowing that you can just go and it's like nothing ever happened.
Can't break our spirit.
It to me is like wow, it's like the whole place just got flooded, but then after the flood was over, a few days later it came back into. I'm like wow, that was amazing. I didn't think that could actually happen. So
Oh yeah.
that's what I will say. But I do appreciate you guys so much for coming on. Hey, coming on late, you showed up. Better late than never. Thank you all for showing up, for the laughs. You guys are hilarious. I hope Colorado wins the game tonight. And,
I hope so too.
I hope so too.
And with that being said, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. We're out.